All right, good morning. Welcome to today's trade. It's 1:37 a.m. in the morning. We're going to be taking trades for the next 30 minutes. So remember our project from $5 to 5K. This is our balance for tonight. We have $3.65. This is our history. We're yet to take any trade today. So we are starting with $3.6. All right, so are we good to go? We're ready to take this trade. So let's go. First of all, let's look at our daily charts. Let's remove these lines for now. Okay. From what we see here, is the lowest point so far. It is the highest point of the last candle. So our 4-hour seems to be descending. There are highs. Our pressure is downward. 1-hour pressure is also downward. 30 minutes pressure is downward. This is the high point of the last 30-minute candle. Okay, so 15 minutes. Okay, something is happening here. The pressure is still down also. Then our 5 minutes. There's a break of structure here, but it's just a sweep. Check here. It's just a sweep here. But then this is pushing up. This is the last highest point. So this is our 1 minute now. This is the highest, the most recent highest point. Our 1 minute established. So what do? This is what we should do. We wait for 5 minutes to drop because 30 minutes pressure is down. So we should be looking for trades to the downside. 1 hour is also down. 15 minutes essentially down also. So we wait for a pull up either in our 5 minutes or in our 1 minute. This is the highest point. So if we have something like this, here, and then comes up, and then a candle like this will drop. So that's what we're looking for right now. When we get that, then take a trade. I think we've got that. We wait. If we see this green, this low here, is broken. You need to see it broken, like a change of character. Remember, we have a low here, and we had another one from around here earlier. Want to see it broken, and then we can take a sell. So these are point of interest right here. We have to be patient. We have to be patient, wait a little, and see if it gives us a trading opportunity. We're still waiting. You know, the market has a way of baiting you, making you enter too early. Remember that bias now is to the downside. If you look at this smooth trend downward, like this, it's been dropping for a while. It's been dropping. So, okay, you see the market's coming. So ideally, we will want it to break this trend line a little and give us a sell opportunity. If not, if it breaks this higher high, then it may be suggesting a switch, temporary switch in the 1 minute time frame. Then we look at it if we're going to take a quick buy or we just keep waiting for a sell. Right now we're waiting for a sell. We're waiting for a sell. Our sell level is anything below this point, or at best a sweep at that point. So we have to wait and be patient. We have to wait patiently. There's something we need to be careful about. It's important to sell high and buy low. The idea is when you are in a bullish market, wait for opportunities to buy low and sell high. Now look at this market. Something is happening. This 1 minute level could not break this low. Could not break this low. So most likely it's coming for this level. Or if 15 minutes continues down. So let's go back to our 1 minute. Is he giving us a sell now? Remember what we're looking for? That's happened here. I want to pick a line. Yeah, it has happened here. It's going up now. So we want a candle that cannot push further. When we get a candle that cannot push further, then we can take a trade. We wait patiently. You have to be sure what the market is doing before we jump in. Right now, it's obvious that the market is not able to push down. This is what I mean. Look at this. Broke here. Second one broke here. Here now, we have a second that was not able to break. It's pushing up. You can see this level pushed up from here. Pushed up from here. So, we don't have a trade yet. We don't have a trade yet. Let's wait. If we get another 1 minute buy from this point, if we get another 1 minute buy higher than this point, take a buy. If we do from this point, we take a sell. Well, I'd rather take a sell, but 1 minute, 5 minutes is looking like it's coming here. Remember, we are scalping, so whatever we're doing it quickly, and we're getting out of the markets. So let's watch for what's going on. It's not clear yet. It could not break. It's dancing in between. That candle has to close. Okay, beautiful. That's sold off. Now our point of interest has changed. It's our new point of interest. It could not break this level. Remember, it could not break this level. Now it's coming here. So this is our new point of interest now. Sorry, this is our new point of interest now. Yeah. We needed to break one of those levels to really give us a bias. The thing about scalping is, if you are trading heavy, very few pips is enough to either take your little money. Remember, we're trading with just $3 right now, and we are aiming to make 50% of our capital, between 50 to 100% of our capital. So, what are we looking for? If we get another buy signal from here, above here, we take a buy. If we get a sell, we get an absolute sell signal here, we take a sell. But the challenge is here. The 1 minute was not able to break down. So it's suggesting that it's coming for the most recent high. So we may have a quick buy, maybe a very quick one. Enter, take some profits, we get out. Remember, this is our trading size 0.005. We're taking 0.005 for entry. So for this capital we have here, I think we can only take 2 entries at most. One would be advisable, but depending on how sure our trade is, we could just take a quick 2 trade. So let's wait. If you want to understand exactly how I trade, I will probably one of these days put up some training videos for you to understand how I look at the markets. This is scalping. You just trade quickly and move on. It's good for people who have a very busy schedule. You don't have so much time to sit in front of the charts. But the only challenge is it requires very high level of skill. It requires very high level of skill. So look at this. The 1 minute has broken to the top side. Look at it here. This is it. This is where it happened. It happened here. So we are going for this high now. So we have gotten another low here. We've gotten another low here. We've gotten another low here. You can see it. So obviously we are going to the upside temporarily. So let's wait for a pullback. Oh, it's moving so quick. Moving so quick. It's not giving us an opportunity to go in. But let's still wait. Wait for a pullback. And a pullback now. We take a buy. Take a buy. But for the 5 minutes, we know this is like the highest point it will go. If we want to check how far it will go, one position can give us $1. We could have taken that trade right there, but we're not quick enough. So since we're not quick enough, we wait for the pullback. There was a break of our trend line here. We got distracted. Should have seen it right here. This is where the trade should have happened. Right here. No problem. Wait for the next cycle. Now we're waiting for a 1 minute pullback. Wait patiently. It's not easy to wait for the markets. Sometimes you feel like chasing the markets. But I promise you, it's always better to wait. Even if it feels it has left you behind, I still advise you to wait. The market is designed to make you chase it. Once you start chasing it, it's gonna get you trapped. Get you trapped. So wait for a pullback. Okay, it looks like it's occurring now. Getting a pullback. Getting a pullback now. So let's arm our trigger. This has changed. Let's just keep this here. Let's arm our trigger and get ready to take a buy. Getting ready to take a buy. What are we looking for? We need this level to break here, low, and then get to a candle that cannot push further down. Then we take a buy. Level has been broken. Still waiting. It's giving us a pullback now. Okay, you can see the candle. There's a candle there that cannot push further down. That suggests that pullback is almost over. The rejection was not so strong. We'll still wait a little. And then this fair value gap here. We want it to assess that gap. So we take a buy. So if our bias is going to change, if 1 minute is not able to break this level, it means the pullback is over. Remember, we are trying to trade the pullback now. Okay, I think we may take our first entry soon because the fair value gap has been assessed here. Yeah, it has gotten into our fair value gap now. Any sign of rejection now? We'll take a buy. Let's watch. You can see multiple rejections at that point. Multiple rejections at that point. Okay, we may be entering too early. If we go in now, we'll be entering too early. Let's see if we could still touch this level. Let's see if it can still touch this level. It does. That's a good one. It doesn't. Take our buy. This trade is actually a quick one because our higher time frame is showing a downward pressure. So we have to be careful to only take a quick trade. Wow, good. This is it. It has broken up. It has broken up. So I think it's time for us to take a buy. Let's take one. Okay, taking our first position. Now we'll wait for it to retest this level. That was too early. So because it's too early, we may not take a second trade. But now it's retesting the low. Retesting the low. It was a double bottom. This has happened. This is a bottom already. So it's a double bottom to hit this point. So we can take the second position if we want here. Good. So that's all we are doing for now. We wait. So remember, the main pressure is downward, so we are not keeping the market for too long. We just take a very small profit and we get out. Wait for it to resume downward. We go to the 5 minutes time frame to check our possible profit area. Maybe, let's see, It might not go beyond this point. So let's watch and see. Okay. Just a quick profit. The major buyers is down. But because we are scalping, we want to do everything like 30 minutes. So it requires for us to trade quickly. Let's trade quickly. So remember we said we wanted an upward push from this point. So take a very quick buy. The drawdown is much really, but let's just hold. If we get a second, let's use this box. If we get another major pullback here, it means the pull-up is over. It's ready to drop. Another way we can know that is if this trend line gets broken. It means the pull-up is over. And then our buyers will switch for sells. So if we had a perfect entry, we would have wanted to take our entry with what just happened now, which is this. We could have taken a trade from here. So the thing about trading is it's just a game of probabilities. It's not 100% sure what will happen. It's not 100% sure. So the reason why you have a strategy is just to make the probabilities stack up in your favor. You can't control the market. You can't make it do what you want to do. But then you can, wow, you can make the probability stack up in your favor. Something is happening here. The trend line is broken. So we have to get out of this trade. We have to get out of this trade. So what this means is that the market cannot really go beyond this point. But we are going to have an escape because we have some margin. That's why it's not good to buy high. If we had bought beyond this level, we will not have an escape margin. Understand? So there must always be a margin. We must always look for a margin before we take our trades. If you are buying, let there be a margin from your highest sell points. If you're selling, let there be a margin from your lowest buy points. The trend line is broken right here. So if we want to sell now, we'll wait for a pull up and a sell. So that pull up we are waiting for is our escape. When we get that escape, we look for a sell opportunity. So we are waiting to escape and change our buyers for a sell. Remember we said our pressure is downward originally. We just wanted to take a quick buy. But obviously the buy pull up is weak. So let's wait. Let's wait for a pull up. Let me give us an escape. So after we escape, we'll then look for opportunities to sell. Look at this. There's a double bottom here. More like taking out liquidity. Still waiting. Whoa, that's broken the low. This is seller's market now. Seller's market now. We're trapped. You need to escape and take a sell. So let's wait for our pull up. The pull up will be our salvation. Get out of the trade. Actually, I would have advised we maintain only one bias. The only implication is that we have to wait a longer time. You have to wait till a longer time. Next time, we'll rather wait. All the while we took this trade, we could have just been waiting for a perfect sell setup. We've just been waiting for a perfect sell setup. Because the pressure upward only from the higher time frame is down. When the pressure is down, it's advisable to just wait for sell opportunities, because buy opportunities may be risky. It may be quite risky to take. If we were buying, we probably would have bought from this point. And then any other buy opportunities, we scrap it, wait for this kind of move here to tell us it's time to sell, and then wait for a pullback, we sell. What we need now is a pullback. This trend line is broken now. Another one is forming here. Very little one. When it breaks to the upside, it's our escape. We escape and we wait for sales, except this suggests that the markets may not be going down after all. Yes, it broke the trend line, but it's rejected back up from this point. So it's still dicey. Let's see what happens. If it gives us a pullback that is not able to break this point, it means the market has shifted down. But if it breaks above it, it means it's going to push up temporarily. But there's every probability it's going to push down. It's what we have seen so far. Let's watch. We don't really know what exactly happened. Let's close this, taking the maximum position we can take. Let's watch. Still in drawdown. That's another double bottom, very tiny, even in a much lower time frame. Pressuring down, man. Pressuring down. Oh, that's a rejection instead. It appears like a rejection right here. Trend line is sustained. It's not broken yet. Let's see what our loss could be. Almost all the accounts. But then we still need our pullback to get out. The importance of the pullback is we needed to take a sell. If we are selling, we needed to take a sell. So if we needed to take a sell, why not wait to escape from that point? Yeah. So let's just hold. Oh, okay. Looks like it's giving us a pull up eventually. Okay. Still pulling down. So obviously it's coming for this level. It's coming for this level. It might probably touch here if I give us an escape. So that's why it's good not to take too heavy a position. So you can survive a drawdown in case of a wrong entry. These are entries obviously wrong. It was not a perfectly timed entry. Even if our bias for the immediate is correct, but the timing was not okay. It was not the best. So let's learn from this. Maybe after I post the video, you can comment what you think we did wrong. I can already see what we did wrong. I think what we did wrong here was that this rejection shows a downward push. We would have waited. This rejection here would have waited well. And since we had a double bottom here, would have waited. Means that there's an ordered zone here, an order block here. This big blue, big green candle here. So would have waited for that area to be tested. You know, another approach is to wait for this trend line to be swept. If we're going to be taking a buy, that's another way we could have looked at it. But let's still hold. What we need now is a pull-up. The pull-up cannot break this level. Then the downward push is going to sustain. That's what we want to see. So we are holding, still holding. It is actually a consolidation at the 1 minute level, at the 1 minute time frame. a battle between the buys and the sells. We want to see who will win the battle. Upward pressure or the downward pressure. We've been in drawdown all day, but we're still holding. Okay, can you see now? This trend line, 1 minute time frame, is broken. Broken here. So this level, yeah, we're done with it. A new low. This is the low that swept this trend line. This is a major low. So if we see more 1 minute buys from here on, it shows that it will push up. Actually, what we were trying to do initially was to trade a pull-up, but we didn't expect that there will be a deep retesting for this zone, which is what happened. So next time we'll be careful of that. Be careful of that. Now this shows that our 30 minutes level has some rejections. Our 1 minute marking is not letting us see the 30 minutes again. But because we had already looked at it initially, already established what was going on in our higher time frame before we started trading. So beautiful. So this shows this is a pullback in the 1 minute. Now this trend line is reestablished. This trend line will be compliant with 5 minutes because these are the major levels. This one is significant because it could not break further down. This is significant because broke the trend line and broke this low. So ideally, after this happens, we should expect it to break this level. We should expect it to break this level. If not, we are totally wrong. If that does not happen, totally wrong. Another thing is to come around here, retest, not be able to move further up, then we go for ourselves. But for now, this is our redemption. It's not able to break further up. It means we have to take the loss and get out of the trade. For now, let's hold. Let's use this box. Check this out. This is a sell leg. There appears to be a pull up for this new trend. Or a sell leg. Let's watch. We're still looking for our salvation, hoping we get it. We took a wrong entry too early. Too early. We could have entered from here, but we entered too early. So, hoping to get out. We're waiting for a pull up. We're still in drawdown. This psychology is not easy, really. Holding trades, because you don't just hold trades blindly, you know. You have to check the structure of the markets to see if there's hope for you. And then you check how far the drawdown will go. There are some drawdowns that will take your accounts, that will just wipe your balance. So those kind of drawdown you don't hold. And how do you know when to hold and when to take the loss? It comes with time. Come with time, and then maybe somebody shows you what to look out for. Some of the things that the markets would do, what is suggesting. Understand? On a general ground, I still advise whatever you are not willing to lose, don't trade with it. Don't bring it to the forex market, because the forex markets, as bad as it may sound, is true that it's designed to take your money. The forex market is designed to take your money. That's the truth. So you will have to prepare yourself not to easily lose the money, like that, or make sure your profit is more than your losses. The number one thing is risk management. Remember, we had just 3.65, very small fund, and I told you we shouldn't take too many entries. If we had taken more entries than these two positions, the drawdown would have wiped our accounts. Because we are trading with so little fund, can afford to risk everything. So we allowed it to go really low and wait. Another good thing we would have done is to enter at the right time. That's the right way, though it's not always easy, because you can't really predict everything. You can only make conclusions based on what the market is showing you. So our pull-up is happening. Let's see what the 5 minutes is saying. If this pull-up works, you can see in 5 minutes we have a double bottom here. You can see. So it means there's every likelihood that this level will be tried or taken out. If it's taken out, then this will be the next level. This will be the next level right here. This will be the next level. So let's see what's happening in 1 minute. Okay. Our pull-up is occurring now. The pull-up is happening now. So let's see if it will hold for us, or we should get out. The salvation is the actual trade. Let's find out if this is just salvation or the actual trade. Let's look at what is happening in the 5 minutes. There's a progression upward. This is the current candle. Okay. So we have a new low here. have a new low here. That's a major rejection there. 1 minute. If the market cannot go further, we get out. Our drawdown has reduced now. So we are watching to see if the pull-up cannot happen further down. If it gives us a lower low here, it has broken this level. Let's show the box is used. Can't go further, we get out. Okay. It's a strong pullback. This 5 minutes here suggests we're going for this level. But our rejection is really strong. Really, really strong. Though the candle is not done. It gave us a low, it shifted the low, the candle. There. Okay, it's not done. So the candle low is an intermittent, rather intermediate low. A low in between two major lows. This is a major low here. Because it took other lows. This is intermediate, this is another minor intermediate. This seems like a major intermediate. This is a minor intermediate. So let's watch. It has not broken any low. There's a little trend going on, stepping up. Okay. What we are seeing here, our advice, we don't stay too long. It gives us any rejection now. We just get out. This might be just our salvation. Salvation we have been waiting for. May be happening right now. Yeah. Okay. It has gotten to the level we're talking about. Okay. Okay. We've escaped. So, but now, let's watch out. It may just give us a quick escape opportunity if the market is not going further up. Okay. It has broken that level. So, the market actually wants to go up. Wants to go up. But this might not be the right time to hold. Our advice, we take a profit. At the point, we take a profit and then wait for another buy opportunity because it may pull back down. Okay. We hold a little. See any rejection. Let's go to the 1 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute so that we'll recognize any major rejection. That we just take our profits. We have $1 made. We notice any major rejection. Get out. There's every likelihood it to test the place I marked earlier, which is right above there. Okay, it looks like 1 minute is dropping. Let's give it a little rope. Maybe it pushes beyond that particular point. Take our profit and keep it. Okay. I think we should just take our profits right now and get out. Okay. That's it for now. We made $1 out of $3. So friends, my time is up. Gotta go now. Till next time. So what did we make today? We made $1.14 from 4.79. What percentage is that? Let's calculate. So I have an app I built an app for this purpose. You can try it out. It is free of charge. I have other things I configured here. So this one was for my children. I made this for my children to play. This is it. This is what I designed. So this is my trading scaling plan. I'll introduce this to you later. I'll introduce it to you later. So let's calculate what we started with 3.6, right? 3.6. We made 1.14. So that's 31%. We made 31%. Okay. So 1.14, we made 31% of the capital. That's it. I think we even stayed longer than 30 minutes. So till next time, I gotta go now. Cheers.